And for more on this electric WNBA All-Star game, let's head back out to Phoenix, where we are joined by CBS Sports WNBA analysts Arike Foster-Brasby and Arike Ayala. And y'all, something about Arike Ogunbowale playing Team USA, she just goes to a completely different level, Arike.
I mean, next level. It's interesting because I sat down with Arike yesterday and I asked her, I said, yo, what happens if, you won 2021 MVP? Like, are you going for MVP once again? And she responded, well, I want to go for the win, but if that means being MVP, it is what it is. Sure enough, it was what it was. Relatively quiet all first half, 21 points in that third quarter. She's quick. She's right off the dribble. Anytime you need a quick bucket from her, because her release is so nasty, so filthy, I can't say I'm surprised, Chris or Erica.
I think this was a game that, as you said, Arike wanted, and that is because when you are a competitor, we talked about this, you want not only to get Team USA ready, but you want to show that you are the right person, you are the right team to get them ready. And we know that Team USA is going for an 8th consecutive Olympic gold medal, so they can't just have anybody running the court with them. And Arike Ogunbowale, she has gone on the record saying she removed herself from selection. So this also maybe had a little bit of extra spice. And I asked Erica Hamby, because when she plays the Las Vegas Aces, she got a little extra juice. And she's like, yeah, there's something to that. There definitely is something to that. And it seems like Arike has that when she plays Team USA in the WNBA All-Star weekend game.
Yeah, because we know Team USA has missed the boat, right? They've made some bad calls when it comes to snubbing some amazing, phenomenal players. Another phenomenal player, Angel Reese, the first rookie ever to get a double-double in the WNBA All-Star game. Erica, what did you like about the way she approached the game against some of the best bigs in the league?
Well, I think it's just that. I think Angel Reese, more often than not, comes with that humility. She knows the game. She respects the WNBA game, and she also respects her own game. And she came off of the bench for Team WNBA. She found a way to settle into the game, and that's exactly what she did. We talked about it, that this is what we expect from these rookies, that they're going to come in and do what they do best. So, of course, for Angel Reese, that means a double-double.
Well, what I love most is that talking to the Team USA before talking to Team WNBA before coming into this matchup, they talked about how much Cheryl Miller was a competitor, and she ran them during practices. They were not easy practices. They were real full-out practices. But one thing that I loved in this matchup was when Angel Reese in the second half of this matchup, going into the fourth quarter, but it was right before the end of the third, she received a really quick entry-level pass from Caitlin Clark that she connected on for a layup. And as they were running back in transition on the defensive end, they gave each other a quick high five. To me, that was a truce. That was a truce of saying, listen, we got a job to do on this court, and that is to get a W. Hopefully our fan bases can see that we are working together, that we together are building and expanding this league. And so I loved what I saw from her. I loved the 10 assists that we saw from Caitlin. Both of them, to your point, Erica, leaning in to what it is that they both do very well.
Yeah, so Caitlin Clark didn't have a great shooting night, only 4 points. But to your point, Arike, and I want to get your thoughts on this, Erica, how effective is she just being able to dominate the playmaking range when it comes to feeding the bigs or feeding the perimeter players? She is just on a different level this time.
I really like watching Caitlin Clark's footwork. I think part of what makes her such a great facilitator is that she's quick. She knows how to handle the ball, and that means that she can dribble out of tight spaces, and a lot of that comes from her footwork and being very strong and anchored. And that's how she's able to open up space for herself, turn on a dime, and then pass those dimes out.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? I would add to that I don't think that we appreciate assists as much as we should. I mean, everyone who, especially guards, they'll tell you when it comes to assists, they only look good whenever the person that they're passing the ball to is able to make the shot. But you've got to have good, quick, and great court awareness to know exactly where to place the ball. Entry-level passes, the way that Caitlin Clark does it, is something that is really lost. It's a loss art in basketball right now, and she is so good at doing that. And so I think that, to your point, it doesn't necessarily need to be a high-scoring night for her. A person that is playing in this All-Star game knows that they can impact the game in a multitude of ways, and part of that is being able to facilitate and distribute the ball when necessary.
It is a big dream, right, to play with her because of the way she's able to thread the needle and get the ball exactly where you want. Now, Cheryl Reeve has got to be pretty annoyed with the effort from Team USA, the way they played in that second half. Tarika, what is your biggest takeaway from Team USA's performance, and should there be any type of concern for this squad going into the Paris Olympics?
Well, I want to be clear. I have no concerns for Team USA. I have no concerns because, in my opinion, this is the best you're going to see. Like I don't believe that you're going to see any players that's going to bring the type of energy and with the type of talent that you're facing when you place your colleagues in a game like tonight. So I don't think that is a level of concern. However, obviously, there are some things that we can see that they will need to work on. We talked at length about continuity and about being able to continue to play with chemistry, and that was something that we'll see. There are several second-year Olympians here on this team, and it's going to take some time for them to continue to gel. I love the entry, the way that we started. It was poetic that Diana Taurasi was the one who came out in Phoenix and lit it up in the beginning, but ultimately it will take a few more times for them to play together before they start to bring out that dominant presence that we're used to seeing from Team USA.
And the only thing I would add is that I think Team WNBA coming out from halftime really maybe shocked and surprised Team USA a little bit with the intensity that they brought. Now, we were, of course, talking about Arike when it came to that, but I think there was just another level. It kind of felt like, you know, like an energetic practice early in the All-Star game, and then Team WNBA was like, no, we fit in a ball. And they took it to game level real quick. And that's all right, though, because, again, this is a Team USA team. They haven't had a lot of time together. Some of these players are getting acclimated after injury with their WNBA teams, and they are going to have another tune-up against Team Germany. So I'm with Tarika. I'm not worried, and that doesn't mean that there isn't work to do.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with both of y'all. I'm not worried whatsoever. Of course, they have to iron out some things, but I still fully expect them to win the gold medal. Arike Ayala, Tarika Foster-Brasby, thanks so much for the time. Always entertaining and informative. So, here's what's on tap for Team USA. They have an exhibition match versus Germany July 23rd, and that is their final game before Olympic group play starts. Then they have the Olympic bracket from August 6th to the 11th. And after that, these ladies will return to the WNBA season to finish the second half of the year as they go for an unprecedented 8 straight gold medal in the Paris Olympics. Coming up, Team USA men's team got all they could handle from South Sudan. It went down to the final seconds. Who came out on top in a thrilling exhibition game? Plus, Red Sox Dodgers with J.J. Redick in the house. Another drama-filled game between two of the most storied franchises in Major League Baseball.